What's good, homies, and welcome back to another episode in our South Sydney Rabbitohs rebuild series. The regular NRL season is finally underway, and with that brings the return of the People's Choice Award. And if you didn't take part in that in the last season, and you don't know what it is, basically after every match you guys voted for who you thought the top performers of the game was, with the top performer earning 3 points, second 2 points, and third 1 point. And at the end of the regular season I make a highlight video on who you guys voted for as the People's Choice. I only started doing that last season, and the winner for last season for the Tigers was Russell Packer, and I'll show a little bit of the clip on screen. I thought it would be a pretty fun concept, and a lot of you guys actually participated in it, which I wasn't expecting. So yeah, that's making a return, and if you want to get involved, just go ahead and leave a comment on who you thought were the top performers. As we jump into the game here, almost 10 minutes into the match, and it'll be the Tigers getting ready to put an attacking kick in. As they send it wide to Lolohea puts up the bomb, and running onto it is Jamal Idris as he gets the jump over Aaron Gray to score the Tigers' first try of the match. A pretty decent kick. For some reason it feels a little harder trying to defend those bombs, as Lolohea converts and they go up by 6 points early on in the match here. Back off the Tigers in attack as they throw an inside ball to Tedesco, steps around a defender, gets around Inglis, but Inglis is able to recover and he pulls him down inside out 20. Third tackle for the Tigers as they go left to Lolohea. He throws a cut out ball to Nangama, who steps around one defender, shrugs off another, and he's going to score their second try of the game. A fairly fast turnaround after that first try. Just a little bit of individual brilliance there on display by Kevin Nangama, however you want to say it, as Tui converts and takes them out to a 12-point lead. Back in attack through Walker, he throws a cutout ball to Goodwin, and Goodwin's going to get pulled down just past halfway as they give away a penalty. There was actually quite a few penalties during this match, and you will see what actually happened later on in the video as we take it to the line of Musgrove, and they give away another penalty. But this time the refs had enough. As you will see here, they end up sending Elijah Taylor to the bin for 10. Back in attack here as we can search for our first points of the match. We go short to Reynolds, and we don't get the pass away as we get wrapped up, still outside the 10-meter line. As we go out the back to Burgess here, a little short ball to Musgrove. It's looking a little sloppy, our attack. As we get that decent setup to the right, Burgess to Sutton looking for Reynolds on the inside, but we get wrapped up fairly quickly there, and we're unable to get the pass away. On the fourth, as we set up to the left here, we go to Reynolds. He links up with Walker. Walker with the cutout ball, still looking a little sloppy, but Goodwin gets a nice little offload away to Aaron Gray, and we're finally going to score the first try of the season. Not the best looking try, but it's a try nonetheless. It's going to take quite a while to adjust to the 13-man game. I actually played this game last night, and it was my first time on in a few days. For me, if I haven't played for a few days, it takes a little while to adjust to. I probably should have played a few casual matches to warm up, but I didn't, and that's why you're seeing a little bit of a struggle in defense and in attack as they give away yet another penalty. So we find the line, taking the tap outside their 40 as we send it to George Burgess, and he gets wrapped up after making a little bit of meters there. Again we go short, this time it's to Musgrove, trying to work our way through the middle, and he gets pulled down just inside their 30, and once again they give away another penalty, and this time the ref's going to send another player to the bin. As you can see here, James Tedesco will be sitting out for the next 10 minutes. Alright, so we take the tap outside the 20, we send it to Burgess looking for an inside ball. It gets intercepted by Sawaso Su, and Su's going to get wrapped up just before halfway there. As they continue to work their way up the field, it's going to be David Nofoaluma getting pulled down 50 meters out from the try line. Fourth tackle, they go to McCurrick, a nice short ball to Grant, and Grant gets some post-contact meters driving his way towards the try line. 5 meters out, fifth and last, they go to Lolohea, puts up another bomb pretty identical to the first kick, and Jamal Idris once again gets the jump over Aaron Gray for their third try of the match, as Tui Lolohea easily adds the extras and sends us into the halftime break, trailing by 12 points. So not the greatest start to the season, nothing like a little bit of adversity to deal with, As we take a look at the halftime stats here, just take a look at their error and penalty count. That just might be the highest error and penalty count that I've seen ever since I've started playing the game. Despite making 7 errors and giving away 5 penalties, they've still managed to starve us off the ball and hold a 12-point lead. As we start things off in the second half in possession, and a huge hit there on Adam Reynolds. We go left to Cody Walker, he links up with Crichton. We try and send one back inside to Inglis, who also gets ironed out by the defense. A couple of big hits to start us off as Cody Walker draws in 2 defenders, gets the pass away to Bryson Goodwin, a little chip over the top, and he's going to score our second try of the game off the back of a little bit of ad-lib footy on the last play here. I couldn't think of anything to do but to spread it wide on the last tackle. We're in need of points, and at the time I was thinking, it's better off to chance our arm early while we still have the clock on our side, as we missed the conversion and the Tigers are going to hold on to an 8-point lead. Alright, back in attack. On the 4th here, as we try and look for a 40-20. It's a terrible kick. We do find space, but it's going to be James Tedesco here with the return. Steps around one defender, and it's nothing but a bunch of back rowers giving chase here, as Tedesco just breaks away for their 4th try of the match. Plenty of points being scored in this first game of the season. And that one right there was just another bit of individual brilliance, this time by James Tedesco. Great footwork on display as Lolohea converts, and he gets the Tigers out to a 14-point lead. Alright, so we approach the final 20 minutes of the game. We're in possession through Robbie Farah, who gets pulled down inside our 30. Looking to play it to this left side as we go to Sam Burgess. He goes short to Cook, Cook to Goodwin, and Goodwin carries the defender past our 40-meter line. On the 3rd, as we go to Sam Burgess, with space around the ruck, runs around Tedesco, fends off one more defender before eventually getting pulled down outside their 20. 4th tackle, it's Cody Walker here with the beautiful flat ball, sending Bryson Goodwin on his way to the try line for his 2nd try of the match. As we take another look on the full screen replay, usually the AI's defense would be compressed, but on this occasion, we actually had an overlap to work with, and we were able to deliver the perfect pass to Bryson Goodwin, scoring his 2nd try of the game, getting us within 10 points with the kick to come by Adam Reynolds. As we line up the shot here, a fairly difficult kick yet again, but this time we bring it around and we're going to get within 8 points with 18 minutes left to play. As we return it here, looking for a forward, it ends up going to Damien Cook, and Cook's going to get pulled down inside our 20. First tackle, we go short to Musgrove with the fend, and he finally gets pulled down just inside our 30. And surprise, surprise, the Tigers give away yet another penalty as we fail to find the line, but it actually gets taken into touch by Idris. So we're going to get the feed to the scrum here. So we have 2 players to the left. We decide to get to the right to Walker, who shows the pass and gets around Tui Lolohea and ends up scoring our 4th try of the match. I was going to pass it again, but I decided to hold on to it because I didn't know how far away our next player was, and we could have easily thrown an interception. As we take another look on the replay, great footwork by Cody Walker, standing up as opposite, and we wrestle away to score under the posts. Back with Reynolds to add the easy extras. He gets us within 2 points with 15 minutes remaining in the game. Alright, we are back with possession, 24 points to 22. The Tigers leading as we take the first tackle here. On the 1st, as we go to Musgrove, looking to fight his way through the middle, he gets driven back in the tackle. We get a decent setup to the left as we get that same setup that led to a try. We throw another cutout ball to Bryson Goodwin, and he finds support back on the inside. Damien Cook racing away, celebrates as he grounds the ball for our 5th try of the game, and we finally take the lead against Wests. It's kind of cool watching the watching our progression through the match. We started off fairly shaky, especially in attack, and right now we're getting some decent shapes and we're managing to find the right options. As we take another look at the try on the replay, beautiful support play back on the inside by Damien Cook, and he gets rewarded for his support play with a try, and that's another try assist for Bryson Goodwin. Back with an easy kick for Reynolds as he adds the extras, pushing us out to a 4-point lead. we're not over just yet here, boys, as we go on the attack once again. A beautiful joint pass by Burgess, putting Musgrove through the gap. Fourth tackle, 7 minutes remaining in the game, and we're still looking to attack as we kick from within our 40, looking for the line, and it will in fact be a 40-20, putting us in a great position to pile on some more points. As we take the tap with Farah, he goes to Sam Burgess, and Burgess on the first hit up gets driven backwards. First tackle here, we go short to Musgrove, and he gets a little bit of post contact meters there, inside the 10 now. On the second, we go to Walker, and Walker gets caught with the ball. As they set up for an inside ball to the right, we go to Sutton. We instead send it wide to Adam Reynolds, and we're going to get wrapped up here on the fourth tackle. As we go out the back to Burgess, he links up with Walker. Walker to Inglis, Inglis to Goodwin, and Goodwin crosses the line for his third try of the match. On the back of, I wouldn't say smooth, but it was a pretty decent play here. As we take another look, we're just shifting it through the hands out the back once. Sam Burgess to Walker, Walker to Inglis, and Inglis with the subtle hands, putting Goodwin through the gap for his third try of the night. As we line up the kick, Adam Reynolds looking to kick the final points of the match, and the conversion is good as we defeat the West Tigers 34 points to 24. A nice little comeback win to start the season. Plenty of things to work on, but still, like I said, it's the first game of the season. Expectations weren't really that high, if I'm honest. As we take a look at the full-time match stats, it's going to be Bryson Goodwin, the man of the hat-trick, picks up man of the match. It's been a while since I've said this, but before we jet, I'm going to show you guys everyone's individual statistics so you can cast your votes for the people's choice. If you made it this far into the video, hit up that comment section with an odd squad or nothing. As always, drop that like button for more Rugby League Live 4 content. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
I could get you more, a little more, whatever you need.